Hello and welcome to the second season, 37th episode of Renaissance Weekly. So you can join us. I'm Lois, this is Michael D'Annunzio.
Well, hello, Mike. I can't believe we've been doing this for 37 episodes. It feels like a lot longer.
Sure does. Probably all those episodes that got lost in transition.
Almost at the end of season 2, folks. Hopefully we get renewed for season 3. Keep voting. We want to get through to the next round. Anyways, what do we have on the show today?
I'm glad you asked. Today on the show we have a segment on International Day of Charity and a recipe corner on Cheese Pizza Day. But first we've got a weather report from our very own weatherman, Walter Velador. Walter, let's go with the weather.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. This week's forecast is Tuesday, mostly sunny, high of 85, low of 64. Wednesday, scattered thunderstorms, high of 75, low of 58. Thursday, a few showers, high of 69, low of 54. Friday, partly cloudy, high of 75, low of 55. Now back to you, Mike.
Thank you, Walter. You know, today is International Day of Charity, Mike. And with that information on that is our very own correspondent, Rita. Rita? Hi, Rita. Hi, Rita. Hi.
Thank you, Mike. It's interesting to be able to share with everyone about the International Day of Charity. Every year, charities all over the world help to save and improve people's lives, fighting disease, protecting children, and giving hope to many thousands of people. To honor the important work that these many charities do, in 2012, the United Nations decided to nominate an annual International Day of Charity as an official day of recognition and celebration. The reason the date was chosen is because it is the anniversary of the death of Mother Teresa of Calcutta. This choice commemorates the tireless work that Mother Teresa did by devoting her whole life to charity work. To celebrate this special day every year, the work of different charities all over the world is publicized and celebrated, and people are encouraged to donate money and time to carry out charitable works and to also to educate people and raise awareness about many charitable issues worldwide. Education and giving are the essence of this special day. Thank you, Mike. Back to you.
Thanks, Rita. I was just joking around with you like you joke with me every morning. Those are some interesting facts. Hi, Rita. Today is September 5th, and if you have a birthday today, you celebrate it with the likes of, get ready folks, Bob Newhart, best known for the Bob Newhart Show. And he played Newhart.
It's another show.
Yeah, Newhart. And most recently, he plays Judson in the Librarians TV series and TV movies. He turns 88 today, folks. Claudette Colvin, civil rights activist during the civil rights movement in the 1960s, who was the first person to resist bus segregation 9 months before Rosa Parks was kicked off the Montgomery bus boycott. She turned 78. So we should be saying thank you, Miss Claudia Colvin, instead of thank you, Miss Rosa Parks. It looks like she did it first.
She sure did.
Wonder if the magicians knew that when they were writing that song. It was probably easier to sing Rosa Parks. More catchier, too. Anyways, moving on. George Lazenby? Lazenby. Close enough. Best known as one-time James Bond portrayer in the movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service, turned 78. The one James Bond movie nobody knows.
He got married in that one.
Exactly why they don't know.
And she died in the same movie. Spoilers.
Yeah. Raquel Welch, best known for her performance as Lona in 1 Million BC, where she had 1 Million BC, where she literally spoke 3 times. 3 times through the whole movie.
They really didn't speak.
And the reason why she got so famous is because of bikini.
Yeah.
We all know that. Also, she played Constance. Oh crap! It was like Musketeers movie.
Bonacieux.
Yeah, whatever he says.
I think that's how it's probably pronounced.
Yeah. It was the Musketeer movie in 1973.
And Four Musketeers.
Very good movie with Oliver
And-
Reed. I've actually watched it. I just don't remember her actual name. It's one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
It's really classic, great Musketeer movie. Anyways, and finally, as Celeste Birch in How to Be a Latin Lover, which just came out recently,
earlier this year.
turns 77. So she's still acting at 77, folks. Good for her.
Apparently Bob Newhart is too.
Oh yeah, Bob Newhart does everything. Warner
Where's all?
Herzog, one of the world's greatest living filmmakers, turns 75. Okay. Kathy Geiwitz,
Geisweit.
American cartoonist who created Kathy, turns 67. Yes. Michael Keaton, best known for his roles in Beetlejuice, Batman, Birdman, and The Vulture. He turns 66.
He was Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming.
I know. It was just a trend there. Too bad you didn't have another Beam one. That would have been fun.
I
Batman,
know.
Beetlejuice, and...
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, he turns 66 today. Clifford the Big Red Dog turns 54 today. Happy birthday, Clifford. Thanks for the memories. I don't know how the hell you're still alive.
Well, he's a big dog. He can live however old he wants to be.
Dweezil Zappa, son of Frank Zappa, voice of Ajax on Duckman, Private Dick / Family Man, turns 48. I did not write this, folks.
It's the name of the show.
Johnny Vegas, best known for his portrayal of Moz on BBC's Ideal, turns 47.
Love that show.
Rose McGovern,
Rose McGowan.
who played Tantrum in the horror film Scream and played Paige Matthews in the TV series Charmed. Great. Another one I loved. Very sexy woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Especially like during the next series.
And as well as Cherry Dallin in Grindhouse, Planet Terror. She turns 44. Just
Man,
fantastic.
She knows how to work a machine gun like that, I can tell you.
Yeah, she's great. Sway, the rapper, turns 35. Who? Colt McCoy, backup quarterback for the currently the backup quarterback for Washington Redskins, turns 31. And yes, I'm saying Washington Redskins. You're offended? Too bad. Helena Barlow, who played Rose Weasley on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, turns 19 today.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie Mercury, lead singer of Queen, who died in 1991, would have been 71 today. And they're still touring with Adam Lambert, who won like American. I don't know if he won, but he on American.
Well,
I don't know.
He certainly was the champion. My
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah. Jesse James, Leslie bank robber and bank and train robber, who died in 1882, would have been 170 today. And finally, Jack Daniels, Jack Daniel, founder of the Jack Daniels Tennessee Whiskey.
Distillery.
Grandiose much? Who died in 1911, would have been 171. So thank Jack Daniels for having Jack Daniels.
Wow, I didn't know some of those people have birthdays today.
I didn't either. I mean, I did all the research. As you can see how well the spelling went.
Moving on, today is September 5th, and on this day in history, in 1793, during the French Revolution, the French National Convention initiates the Reign of Terror. In 1812, during the War of 1812, the siege of Fort Wayne begins when Chief Winnemax's forces attack two soldiers returning from the fort's outhouses.
Bazinga.
Apparently Sheldon agrees. In 1836, Sam Houston is elected as the first president of the Republic of Texas. In 1862, American Civil War, the Potomac River is crossed at White's Ford in Maryland Campaign. In 1877, the American Indian Wars, Oglala Sioux chief Crazy Horse is bayoneted by a United States soldier after resisting confinement in a guardhouse at Fort Robinson in Nebraska. In 1882, the first United States Labor Day parade is held in New York City. Labor Day was yesterday, wasn't it?
It was.
In 1906, the first legal forward pass in American football is thrown by Bradbury Robinson of St. Louis, St. Louis University to teammate Jack Schneider in a 22-0 victory over Carroll College, Wisconsin. 1927, the first Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoon, Trolley Troubles, is produced by Walt Disney and is released by Universal Pictures. 1942, World War II, Japanese High Command orders withdrawal at Milne Bay, the first major Japanese defeat in land warfare during the Pacific War. 1945, Eva Toguri Aquino, a Japanese American suspected of being a wartime radio propagandist, Tokyo Rose, is arrested in Yokohama. I hope I didn't butcher that name too bad. In 1960, Muhammad Ali, then known as Cassius Clay, wins the gold medal in the light heavyweight boxing competition at the Olympic Games in Rome. 1970, Jochen Rindt becomes the only driver to posthumously win the Formula One World Drivers' Championship after being killed in practice for the Italian Grand Prix. 1975, Sacramento, California, Lynn Fromm attempts to assassinate President Gerald Ford. 1977, Voyager program, NASA launches the Voyager 1 spacecraft. 1978, Camp David Accords, the Menachem Begin and Anwar Sadat begin peace discussions at Camp David, Maryland. In 1980, the Gotthard Road Tunnel opens in Switzerland as the world's longest highway tunnel at 10.14 miles, stretching from Goschenen to Arolo. I've never heard of that place, but I thought it was a cool. And finally, in 1984, the STS-41D, the Space Shuttle Discovery, lands after its maiden voyage.
Awesome. I was not aware of those pieces of history. Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. You know, Mike, here at the Renaissance Club, we do a lot of work. We also combine work with pleasures where no social events come into play. Last week, we had a trip to Castle Hill and played Clubhouse Jeopardy.
Well, we also had a cookout yesterday for the Labor Day weekend, so that was pretty cool. Good foods. $2, cheap, awesome. Now here's a recipe corner from Kathy Closey. Kathy, what do we have today for recipes? Oh, yeah, that's right, Cheese Pizza Day. Oh, wait. Let's check that out, Kathy.
Hello everyone, this is Recipe Corner. Today we're celebrating Cheese Pizza Day. Although we are all fond of piling toppings onto our favorite pizzas, the humble cheese pizza is celebrated with Cheese Pizza Day. It is estimated that there are more than 70,000 pizzerias across the United States, demonstrating how pizza has been adopted into the national psyche. Bizarrely, pizza, especially a basic cheese pizza, was regarded by its Italian inventors as a food for the lower classes who could not afford the luxury of meats. Their ingredients are cheap, requiring just flour, yeast, water to make a basic dough, with toppings often being picked from local trees and made from local milk. Whether you're a fan of a deep dish from Chicago or prefer the more authentic Italian thin-based pizza, now you have an excuse to indulge. If you really want to spoil yourself, head down to the Pizza Louis the 13th restaurant in Salerno, Italy, where the world's most expensive pizza has been created, costing $12,000. Okay, moving to our recipe. You can either grab a pre-made crust or a frozen one. Would be the quickest, because the original recipe calls for 2.5 hours. I don't know if you want to sit there and do that. But you start with the pre-made crust. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees. And when you put the pizza in, you reduce it to 425. The ingredients are the crust, 8 ounces of sliced mozzarella cheese, 1 1/2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese, 2 to 3 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese, ground basil to taste. You top the crust with the pizza sauce, and then sliced mozzarella, then the shredded mozzarella, then grated cheese, then sprinkle with basil. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes. For the last minute, move the pizza to the top rack to really brown the edges. That's optional. Slice hot pizza and serve immediately. Store leftover pizza covered tightly in the refrigerator and reheat as you prefer. Baked pizza slices may be frozen up to 1 month. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Now back to you, Mike.
Wow, that sounds delicious. I'll have to try that out when I get a chance to cook.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Michael Closey.
And I'm Michael D'Annunzio.
Thanks for joining us here once again at Renaissance with you. Remember, folks, life always offers you a second chance. It's called tomorrow.
Instead of saying thank you, Miss Rosa Parks.
Please don't be doing that while we're recording. Thank you.
I don't have a joke today. I haven't had a joke in like 3 weeks. I'm getting old. I'm getting.
You had one 2 episodes ago.
2 episodes ago.
Holy water.
Yeah, holy water.
It's okay if you don't have one. That maybe you knew a pizza joke.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, Walter, give me a good weather.
Now you're gonna ad-lib that.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. Oh, that chair.
That looks a little bit better. And it's going down.
Ready?
Hold on. Alright, hold on. This episode is brought to you by...
The Celtics.
Oh, I already did that once.
No. Okay, it's brought to you by the fight between Batman and Joker. I don't know.